Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be going over the Warner Brothers 100th anniversary Wonder Woman 6 scale figure by Hot Toys. This figure kind of shocked me when it was released. I wasn't expecting to get another Wonder Woman, especially one with rooted hair from Hot Toys. I mean, we know that InArt is going to be making their Wonder Woman from probably BVS, which is awesome. But then Hot Toys went and released this, right, with that blue and gray suit Batman, and it just blew me out of the water. It blew my mind. I do not collect DCEU stuff at all because I just think the DCEU is kind of trash, especially lately. Like, the Flash movie was good. Like, it wasn't terrible, but it also wasn't great either. It was kind of just one of those movies where you can sit down and kind of just have a little fun. Low stress. But anyways, here we have the Wonder Woman figure. She comes with her shield, of course, and a sword. She comes with rooted hair, so it's going to be the wool, hopefully. It's going to be that real material, so it's going to look like actual hair. This thing is going up, I think it was around $445 around. I know it's in the 400s, so it's pretty pricey. It's a beefy figure. I probably won't be getting this. It's limited, so it's already on waitlist on Sideshow and all that. It's been like a few weeks, so it's long gone now. If I do end up getting a Wonder Woman, I'll probably end up getting the InArt version when that gets released in probably, 2050 by today's rate. Because they release, one figure every year? Pretty much, it feels like. So, yeah, anyways, we have Wonder Woman here in her normal outfit that we see in most of the movies, especially in her Wonder Woman movie with Ares as the main villain, and Dr. Poison and all that. I really like that movie. I thought it was really great. So again, if I were to pick up a DCEU figure, I think this is what I would try to get my hands on. Alright, and here we have Wonder Woman standing on her display base, which looks kind of cool, not gonna lie. It does give Wonder Woman vibes, but it kind of gives me the Wonder Woman 84 vibes. Just very cheap, very, I don't know, just very cheap. The base is obviously, that looks like plastic, that stand behind her, and then the ribbon that goes around. I mean, it looks cool. I'm not going to denote that. It does look cool. It just kind of looks a little cheap. But if you disregard that, then the figure looks really great. The actual display base itself looks pretty nice and high quality there. So just in that display base alone, I think it's a pretty good deal. Here we have Wonder Woman in a pose where she's got her cuffs in front of her. This is how I would pose my Wonder Woman if I did have one. Because I do like when she does this. To me, that's Wonder Woman. That's DCEU's Wonder Woman. So the fact that they included these pieces in this figure where you can pose it like this, and they're glowing. I think it looks kind of orangey, but it might be a little bit of red as well. But those gauntlet cuffs look incredible. I would pick this figure up just for those, to be honest with you. If I could get my hands on this figure, I will totally be picking it up. But, there's, on the secondary market, it's going to be crazy. It's probably going to go up to $800, my guess. So, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see as time goes on. Right now, it doesn't really fit my collection, so we'll have to see. But the figure looks really good. I mean, look at that head sculpt. It looks great. It looks like Gal Gadot. It's probably the best Wonder Woman head sculpt we've gotten from Hot Toys so far. And then, obviously, the rooted hair looks great, but it tends to look great in the prototype images. We'll have to see what it looks like when the figure actually gets released, because it could come out looking like absolute dog crap. It's just that kind of thing. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Here's a closer look at that head sculpt. Again, looks incredible. It looks just like Gal Gadot. No complaints whatsoever. The neck may be a little long, but honestly, I don't see what's wrong with the figure at all. I think it looks great. If you want a perfect Wonder Woman, if you want a definitive Wonder Woman, I think this is definitely the Wonder Woman to get. It's extremely limited though, which stinks, but you know, if you can find one, definitely try to grab it, because that's what I'll probably end up doing if I choose not to wait for inarts. Because again, I think for me, the defining thing for me is if the inarts doesn't come with those cool gauntlets, I don't know if I'd buy that one. Or if those fit on the inart figure, the gauntlets, if I can like exchange those and swap them and put them on the figure, then what I might do is just grab the inart one and then grab the gauntlet accessories from like eBay or something and then put it on the inart figure. But I don't know if that would be, I don't know if I'd be able to do that. Here we have another picture of Wonder Woman standing with her lasso of truth and her sword on this like rock style base from what it looks like. This looks really cool. No complaints. Now in this picture I can see her chest. It looks a little weird because of the black shaded area, but again, it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, that's probably accurate. It's just my eyes being weird. And then, you know, her outfit looks awesome, so can't complain there. Her boots look great. I don't know what kind of style those are going to be. They look to be split cut boot design, but I'm not 100% sure. So we'll have to wait and see. Here's another picture of Wonder Woman with her lasso on her belt thing that she's wearing. The sword's going to be held in the back there. And then as you can see, the head sculpt is popping, obviously. It looks good. It looks really good, guys. I have no complaints with this. It's just really expensive and it's limited, so it's it just stinks. Because if it wasn't, I'd probably pick this up. But because this is limited and it's being released within the next few months, it's just, I already have a lot of figures coming in, so it's just not a priority right now for me. But here's another picture of Wonder Woman with her lasso and sword, looking cool. Again, it's a great figure. Here's a picture of her with her shield, showing off some articulation here within the feet and the legs. It looks great, other than the fact that those knee guards look a little weird in that right knee. But it could just be the picture. But it's not terrible. Here's another picture of Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman with the sword facing her right out in front of her, and she's kind of holding her hand out. Again, it looks like a great figure, guys. I can't complain with this. This looks really good. Then we got that head sculpt again. It's a great head sculpt. I think they're going to nail it. InArt is definitely going to have some competition with this figure, because this really is the definitive Wonder Woman for a lot of people, I think, including myself. So it'll be cool to see what people choose to go with to find this on the secondary market, or going with the InArt option. If you guys found this and was able to pick one up, if you were able to pick one up, I am so happy for you. You're gonna enjoy the figure, I'm pretty sure, from what these are showing. Obviously, these are prototypes, so they're not gonna be the exact same as the figure when it's released, but you know, if the figure comes close to this, you're gonna enjoy it so much. And in this picture, you can see her wrist guards here, kind of wrapped around her hand, which is kind of cool. In this photo, we have another image of her wearing that the kind of purse thingy, where I don't know what you call them, holsters, for the sword and the lasso. which is cool. I don't think I'd pose mine like that just because, you know, I want her to look like Wonder Woman, like the definitive Wonder Woman. So I think I'd kind of hide that, but I'd probably keep that in the box, but it's still kind of cool to see. And then in this one, we have the wool material hair implantation. So it is going to be wool. So it should come out really well. Hot Toys have done ones in recent years with wool in it. Came out pretty well. So I'm curious to see how that hair is going to look. If it's going to stay in place, then it might be a good pickup. But if it's... The only thing about rooted hair that I don't like is it takes a lot of maintenance. Maintenance that I am not willing to put into a figure just because I am not experienced within that field. Which it would be cool to kind of get one figure to kind of experiment with that, to kind of get myself warmed up to it, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I've been a sculpted hair kind of guy. I love my sculpted hair because it's there and it's not going to change. Whereas with rooted hair, it can get puffy and poofy and it can just look really out of place. And it can make the figure look even worse. So it just depends. And here we have everything Wonder Woman comes with. So the wool material hair implantation again. Those awesome wrist gauntlets with the orangey color, which I think look incredible. That's how I would want to pose my Wonder Woman. So that's awesome. She comes with the holster system, which you can put the sword in, and the lasso as well. Comes with a lasso. It comes with the specialized silicone body, which is kind of cool. The lasso holder, the shield, the cool diorama display base, and it even comes with like this display base for the sword, which is kind of cool. And then a bunch of hands. So all in all, you're getting quite a bit with this figure. It's limited extremely. Like the Batman, I was fortunate enough to get a waitlist email from Sideshow about the Batman, so he'll be coming home with me, but I don't know about this guy, or should I say this gal. I'm not entirely sure. If I end up picking her up, it'll probably be on the secondary market. I will have to see if Pop Collectibles has any in stock. I think they're all sold out by now. So I'll probably have to wait for InArts if I don't want to spend a fortune on eBay. So that's going to be all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the video, because I'm new to YouTube and I'm trying to get the channel up and running. So liking and subscribing to my channel definitely helps my channel grow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.